Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Bubblegum Reviews. My name is Steve, and today I will be reviewing a mini-series called The Night Of. So this I was recommended by a buddy when I was working at the movie store, and when the movie store closed down and we were kind of going through everything, he just was like, "Here, check this out, tell me what you think." Well, I'm giving you what I think, man. I was pleasantly surprised. I enjoyed. So this is a 8 episode miniseries, which at first I was like, man, are they gonna be able to do this in 8 episodes? But they did a good job. They really did. I've seen a lot of crime shows, a lot of shows that take place in a court, and this one, sorry, movies, really. I mean, I've seen crime shows. I've watched Law and Order. I've watched Criminal Minds. I've watched CSI Miami. I've watched all that stuff. And this is a lot more in depth. It does a lot better. It really does. So the first episode of this really sucked me in. Like, for a mini series, if that first episode doesn't get you interested, you're really not. You're just not gonna want to watch it. Like, because you only got 8 episodes, so that first episode has to hook you in, like hooking a fish. No, but anyways, like as far as a show like Cheers or whatever, that's more like the whole season. The whole first season is what you're gonna want to get hooked into, not necessarily the first. I mean, the first is big, but not as big when it's got 11 seasons and stuff like that. But so Bill Camp was one of the people in this. He did a good job. He really did. John Turturro, he was fantastic. He really was. John Turturro was fantastic. So there was the part with his like skin condition and stuff. And man, I mean, I'm not gonna say that was hard to watch because really, like, I've seen people with skin condition and stuff like that. So it's not that doesn't. Oh my God, no, I don't. That doesn't bug me. But it was just funny how he was wrapping his feet in saran wrap with Crisco and stuff, and he was trying everything. Um, and then finally, for one time, he was actually able to wear shoes, and it was really cool. He was so excited. Uh, so in the show, he's like I don't want to say deadbeat lawyer, kind of bottom of the barrel lawyer that'll take any case he can get. He's over here doing like prostitution cases and stuff like that. And he finally gets a big case. But anyways, in the show, I feel like he's more of like a detective than he is a lawyer because he's out there going and asking this person questions. I know he's not supposed to. They keep telling him not to, but he did a freaking fantastic job in this. And the cat, oh the cat. I'll get into that a little bit in just a minute. But who was the other person? Let's see. Yeah. Dr. Katz. Also, yeah. So this guy, he was only in the show for total, maybe an episode, not very much. He was the guy that Jack Stone hired to come do the pictures and stuff like that. So he was in the courtroom and whatnot. But the part with him, man, he was great. I loved it because he was shutting the state down. Like, they were asking him questions and he answer, just shutting them down. It was great. I liked him a lot. He did a really good job. As far as the guy, I'm not really familiar with who he is, but anyways, so let's see here. There was not very much that I did not like about this. The only negative I would say is the final episode. The final episode kind of dragged on a bit. I feel like they could have cut about a half an hour out and still got the same conclusion, the same ending, everything like that. The uh, the music, I didn't really follow the music. I mean, I was more involved in, oh my God, what, he did that? No. And the main character, I mean, he was great. He really was. Like, this cast all around, his parents did a good job. Just all around, man. There was a lot of good acting in this. But that final episode with the extra time that they put in there, I did not really care for, but it didn't hurt, like, it didn't make me upset or anything like that. I still enjoyed this show very much, and I recommend it. I really do. It's not one that I'm going to keep and be like, let me rewatch this. No, it was one that I watched, I enjoyed. Now somebody else can watch and enjoy. It's an HBO series, so it might be on HBO Max. I'm not exactly sure. Might give it a shot. Like I said, it's the night of, or I didn't. Yeah, I said. Well, I showed you too, but so let's go ahead and get right into director and whatnot. So director, we have Steven Zaillian, Zaillian. I'm not familiar with his work really. The only thing I am familiar with is he was the director of a movie that I watched and we owned on VHS when I was growing up called Searching for Bobby Fischer. It was a kid that was like a freaking chess genius. It was actually a very good movie. He directed that, which I surprised the hell out of me. And also James Marsh. Don't know anything that guy's done. But IMDb gave this an 8.5 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 94%. I give it a 9 out of 10. I'm right there with them. Like I said, this show is fantastic. They really go in depth on stuff that not a lot of criminal shows or anything like that. And one thing I almost forgot to say was, so in the aftermath of like him getting arrested and booked and sent to prison, they did a really good job of showing the effects of the people around him that were affected. Parents, friends, I shouldn't say friends, more like a few, like the ones that were on trial and stuff like that, but just like how people started breaking down and his parents, his dad's like friends turning against his dad because of the cab situation and stuff like that. Like it, it did a good job with that. And one little other interesting thing that I just thought was kind of funny. I'm not going to say what she said, but the state, man, there was evidence that was given to the state against him, not against him, but evidence that was given that would have pretty much cleared his name, but they had so much going for them against him that they didn't want to look at the evidence. I've never been to jail. I've never had to deal with any of that kind of thing, but God, I feel like if that is not what we are going through in real life with some of this stuff, man, like they spot on hit like the nail on the head with real life situation right there. But anyways, back to where I was. Uh, this movie or this miniseries was the winner of 5 Emmys. That's pretty damn impressive. Pretty sure one of them was the main guy. Um, there's no, being the miniseries, there's no box office or budget or anything like that. But originally, James Gandolfini was going to play the role of Stone. I would have really, I think I would have enjoyed that about as much as Turturro. I really think I would have. He did a damn good job doing it, but I would not have minded seeing James Gandolfini. Well, he passed away. Gandolfini was apparently working with Steven Zaillian. I'm not sure if I'm saying his name right, but anyways, They were working together for the show. He passed away during the like process of them getting the show together. To replace him, it was going to be Robert De Niro. Wrong. Don't. I am so glad that that did not work out because I do not think I would have wanted to see it with him in it. I'm not saying Robert De Niro is a bad actor. I just don't think he would have been right for that role. Scheduling conflict got in the way, so Robert De Niro had to back out. And then we were most graciously left with Turturro. Thank God. He killed it. So, yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. But like I said, I really wish Gandolfini wouldn't have passed away because I would have actually enjoyed watching it with him in it, playing the role of Jack Stone. Other than that, I mean, for anybody that's local that's actually watching this, that I can drive and give you this. If you want to watch it, let me know. I own it. I'm not going to keep it, so I'll gladly give you the shot on watching it. And other than that, let's see here. So next up, I am watching a show called The Black Donnellys. I don't have the case in front of me, but you will be able to see it. It's a show about some Irish brothers. To me, if I kind of, my lady's like, "What are you watching?" I was like, "So the movie Four Brothers with Mark Wahlberg and I believe Andre 3000. That's kind of what I figured this was going to be like." And in a way it is, but these are just a bunch of Irish brothers, and I will say this. I'm enjoying the ride. I am enjoying the ride. So, yeah, that'll be next up. Stay tuned. And like I said, I'm getting back in the swing of the old reviews, so here we go. All right, you guys have a good day. Like and subscribe, by the way.